In this space of remembrance for young Dolph, many come for different reasons, some to grieve, others to pay tribute.
I just really want to stop by here because I kind of feel the pain, what his family going through.
But after 2 shootings in less than 48 hours, one witness we spoke with who did not want to be identified is left shaken.
My life was in danger because I don't have anything to do with it. I'm just really just up here paying my respect. And it was like, Lord, I can't get killed. I can't get shot because I'm a grandma.
A man was shot in the thigh Thursday evening. Memphis police believe Terrence Jones pulled the trigger from the backseat of a stolen vehicle as he rode past the vigil. Shortly after the shooting, MPD officers say they chased the vehicle to Kerr Avenue and Mississippi Boulevard and found the car wrecked. MPD says Jones and 2 other individuals took off running from police and were ultimately caught. MPD recovered 6 guns, and one of them is believed to have been stolen.
I feel like that they got what they asked for, The police got him in custody, and I'm glad that they did that because they could have shot innocent other people up here.
Since the shooting, Memphis police have added surveillance cameras and increased patrols in the area.
What's going on, YouTube world? It's Jay Coffee Talk, back with an update. And first off the rip, R.I.P. young Dolph. Again, I gotta say, you guys hear that report there? This is crazy. Young Dolph is killed in broad daylight, and then a candlelight vigil held in his honor is shot up. This is wild to me. Like, obviously, you guys know I'm not from Memphis, but I had no clue, you know what I mean? I've heard reports and seen documentaries and First 48 and things like that. Like, obviously, I know, things go down in Memphis. Things go down everywhere. We know this, you know what I'm saying? But this is on another level to me, In a little bit, towards the end of this video, I'm going to play a clip from a fellow Memphis rapper, Kia Shine, in a video I did the other day reporting on the passing of young Dolph. I shared a link with you guys to a live that he did speaking about how he does not go back to Memphis as much as he would like to. In this new interview that I'm going to share with you guys, he calls it another level of hate in Memphis. It's just shocking. Someone drives by, you heard the report, shoots up the candlelight vigil, speeds off, police chase the vehicle, it crashes, they get out, try to run. 3 individuals in custody. Like, this is just wild to me, guys. Jump in the comments with your thoughts. With all this going on and all the violence, I wonder if the police will arrest the shooter or the streets will get them. I don't know. You know what I mean? Jump in the comments and let me know what you guys think. Speaking on the shooter, in one of my recent videos, the live stream, we looked at the pictures of the shooter. Now you're seeing the police have released the more pictures to the public, the white Benz. We know they're masked up, but there's talks going around. I'm sure, like, the police are asking for the public's help. Before there was reports that there was going to be a reward. I haven't seen any reports of a reward coming out, a dollar amount or anything like that. But there were reports also that, even though they were masked up and the guy basically is wearing like a sweatsuit, that the police were working on trying to identify the shooter, based on articles of clothing and things, on social media posts, from an individual, like clothing they were wearing on certain days, trying to tie it all together. I'm sure you may have seen some of the reports going down on YouTube where, someone was saying that in Memphis, there's a picture of an individual going around, based on like a hat that they were wearing in the shooting, and then a hat in another social media post. Like, it's, I don't know if this is official or not, but it just really makes, you think. I mean, obviously we know this, right? The streets talk. The police are working hard to try to ID the shooter. I'm sure there's a lot of people in Memphis, in the streets around the way that already know who the shooter is, what went down. You know what I mean? We know this. The streets talk. So jump in the comments, guys. Let me know what you think about this. Do you think that there may be more bloodshed? Do you think that the streets will get this individual before the police. Jump in the comments with your thoughts. It's wild too to think, you know, do you think that these individuals who shot up the vigil may be tied to the individual who shot young Dolph, who killed young Dolph? Because, you know, obviously they came up in broad daylight, killed young Dolph. They really wanted to, you know, get him. There was some kind of hate for him or something like that, or a beef. You know, it wasn't a robbery. It was a flat out murder. You know what I'm saying? And then people gather to honor young Dolph and grieve him and grieve his loss, mourn his loss. And they are targeted by these three guys. Like, I wonder if they're tied together or not. You know what I mean? I'm sure the police are, you know, putting the press game on them, trying to get them to talk. Who knows? You know, we've seen First 48 before. We know how it goes down. And speaking of First 48 and what we're talking about here with how they were trying to tie, you know, the shooter, like figure out their identity using other social media posts and stuff like that to tie it all together. I don't know if you guys ever seen an episode where like a male stripper, this girl went, I forget what city it was in, but it was on First 48. This girl went to go to a male strip club, you know what I'm saying? And I guess she kept in touch with this one male stripper or whatever, and then she wound up missing, you know, dead, car burnt up and everything. And she actually had a legal firearm as well. What ended up happening is late at night, the male stripper and one of his friends kind of tried to violate the girl, and she pulled out her legal weapon, and they ended up taking it from her and killing her, torching her car. Well, long story short, the car didn't burn all the way, and there was like a pair of shorts that, because they knew this guy did it, but they didn't really have enough to arrest him. They were trying to get him to talk. He just kind of stayed silent. But the shorts, I think they were able to get DNA off it. I don't know, but they tied it to a picture of him wearing it on his social media, and actually he posted it that day and had it on. You know what I mean? So you guys know how it goes. Everything that gets put out in the internet, the way things that can be tied together in investigations and stuff like that, it's absolutely crazy. It's mind-blowing. And then we see that in the report, they're saying that the Memphis police have put out more surveillance cameras throughout the city in certain areas and whatnot. And it really makes you wonder if someday, like all major cities, basically will have everywhere under surveillance through all the cameras. You know what I mean? Like in the age that we're in with the technology and whatnot, it's not that far off to think that that could happen. I mean, honestly, we know with the NSA, with satellites, they can have satellites all over and basically can, you know, look at them live, go back in time, zoom in on stuff, locate people using their devices and things like that. It's absolutely mind-blowing when you see it, you know. But they only use those for matters of national security. But if you think about it, they could probably solve any case with it. You know what I mean? But it don't go down like that. That's not how they use it, I guess. I don't know. But hit the comments with all your thoughts on that. Just still very sad, you know, seeing young Dolph pass away. You know, seeing him leave his family behind. Once again, you know, he seemed like a very family-oriented dude, man. I feel terrible for his family. And we know he was going to do a turkey giveaway that day. He was spending money with a business that he had just shouted out on social media, did an Instagram post with them like a week earlier. Reportedly, he was putting on local rappers and stuff like that. Like, young Dolph just really seemed to be a dude who was really trying to give back and help put others in position to succeed and stuff like that. Just seemed like a cool guy, you know what I mean? So, once again, R.I.P. young Dolph. I can't say it enough. But tap in. I'm about to play that interview of Kia Shine for you guys real quick. But once again, tap in with all your thoughts in the comments, you know, just on everything we talked about. You know, the police working to solve the identity of these shooters, the possibility of more blood being shed. Like, this is just crazy, all the stuff that's going on in Memphis, all these shootings like this. Like, it's just really, it's really next level, man. But yeah, hit the comments with your thoughts on everything we touched on. Let's get into this interview.
Was hit when he was out here in Hollywood.
Kia Shine, artist, actor from Memphis, and I'm just so sad about the situation. I want to send my condolences and my prayers to young Dolph and his family, Big Daddy, Grove, Key Glock, the whole guys out there. It's just another senseless killing that's taking place. There is no end, though. Energy never dies. He will continue to live on through his music. You are correct in the fact that there are some ongoing feuds going on, but we're going to let the police do their job, you dig? But everybody know it's some things going on with him. But he was a really good guy, you know, and I love my city. I love my state. But to get to the love, you got to make it through the hate. And it's a different kind of hate in Memphis. You know, Martin Luther King, Lorenz Wright, you know, these guys lost their lives right in my city. And it's just sad that this thing continues to happen. I'm just, man.
Well, it's really, wish you the best for the community there, because it is. You could feel that, by the way. Yeah, no, really, really shaking up.
So there you have it, man. That's Kia Shine, Memphis rapper, you know, paying his respects to young Dolph. And like I said, you guys heard what he was talking about, just that Memphis has another level of hate. You know, he talked about R.I.P. Dr. King, you know, a lot of other people killed in Memphis. He was speaking about it the other day, you know, who found success and came back and just were gunned down. It's heartbreaking stuff, you know. There you have it, y'all. You know, let me know your thoughts on what Kia Shine had to say there. And if you go to one of my recent videos, a few videos back about young Dolph's passing, once again, there's a link to a live that he did. I want to say like a 30-40 minute live speaking about young Dolph being killed and, you know, just talking about Memphis and all that. In unrelated news, you know, since we're talking about Kia Shine, he posted, you can see this post he threw up. I don't know if you guys remember, you know, Kia Shine had So Crispy, Wow. He had a lot of hits, you know what I mean? Well, he worked on a lot of stuff, you know, like, let me know if y'all rock with his music. But anyways, Drake, You the Best, as we know, that was like the song that really started going viral. I guess we call it nowadays. Everything's viral, but it was a hit song for Drake off the So Far Gone mixtape. And there was like a dispute about if Kia Shine wrote the song or his involvement with the song. When he actually won a Grammy, like when that track won a Grammy, Kia Shine got a Grammy and is credited as like co-writer, co-producer. There was always a debate and dispute about it. A lot of people said, nah, he didn't. He just helped produce the beat that Drake later on purchased to make the track. But I actually talked with Kia Shine via his DM, and he was like, nah, I co-wrote that track and everything. And you see this post that he put up, when one of your clients co-wrote one of your favorite songs. Kinfolk Kia Shine supplying the culture with hits for over a decade. During this post, Drake, You the Best is playing. So he's still trying to remind everyone and let everyone know, you know, he co-wrote that song. He was a part of, you know, that song being put together. He still wants us to know. Like I said, totally unrelated news, but he was just posting about it, so I figured I'd mention it. But there you have it, guys. R.I.P. young Dolph. You know, will there be more bloodshed? What do you guys think about this wildness going on out there in Memphis? Your thoughts on it all? Let's chop it up in the comments. Thanks for watching. Make sure to sub to the channel, guys. If you're new, it's J Coffee. We drop content every day, music, news, sports, and more. I'm out of here, guys. Peace.